Hi there, here's my review of the 22 needle knitting machine. What I have found with this knitting machine is this specific 22 needle that I got off of Amazon. The one thing I found a problem with is it missed stitches. I do have a scarf around my neck that I knitted, and as you can clearly see, it has missed stitches and I've had to tie it off. I hated this about it, but what you do is slowly crank, so this way towards yourself, crank it slowly. Don't go whiz like I did because it misses stitches. If you go very slowly cranking it, I also find, you see that bit there that's over the top, make sure that goes down underneath because I found it was missing. So you see how it's doing that? That's good. This might not be right clear, but this is what it should be doing. But don't go whiz because it's like, as I call it, a little brain that if you go too quick you can't process. So you've just got to keep going and keep going. I've found different types of wool that comes with it a little tricky. And it comes with, if I show you, comes with that yarn. So this is the one that's mint pink. So they're just using very cheap yarn. But yeah, just crank it very slowly round. I paid £22 for this machine, and finding that if I don't crank it slowly, it jams up. And as you can see, it jams. So if I just turn you like that, and if I, hang on, hold on a second, struggling here. I'm going to try and see if I can put the phone between my knees, so bear with me because I'm in a very awkward position here. Hold on. Right. I'm going to hold you between my knees, so this may slip. But if you watch, see how it jams up? It's not right brilliant, is it, when it does that? But luckily it's okay. And I'm just making scarves, but you can make scarves. You can also make like hats and things like that, but the hats are only for like babies. But I'm just going to keep going with it. See how we go on, but crank very slowly. To take off and cast off, that pin on the 22 has to be there. And then what you do is you open this that way. You take the yarn out. This is what I found very complicated. I can't grab hold of the yarn. You take the yarn out of this, but when it's in you have to make sure it's down. So you take yarn out, and then what you do is you've got to get this yarn, you've got to get it so that it's wrapped around the pin. So you get it, and I don't know how to show you without being, so basically I've got yarn in my hand. It has to be wrapped like that, and then you have to hold this end, but it'll be obviously on here. So this bit here, this bit of yarn here, a bit wrapped round that pin, and then when you do that, you've got to go round once. So you've got to go round once until that pin is back here. Again, so you go all the way around. That pin has to be there, where that white pin is. And then I found after that, you get, pardon me while I just grab a needle that it comes with. You get a needle and you put your yarn through here, and you make sure you've got enough that goes all the way around this. So this yarn then, I'd say cut off good fair bit so you can get all of it. So what I mean by that is you've got to get your yarn that you cut on the end of this, and then as you see this there, this bit of yarn there that's hooked over them two teeth, that is the yarn you've got to pull off. But do it very carefully. You've got to put your thing through there, so under and through and off. I'm not going to do it because obviously I'm still knitting, but through and off. And then you've got to go all the way around doing it. I question myself, do you need to do it with the black pin? As long as it's wrapped around, you don't. But that's what confused me. But I hope this helped. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.